let's reinstall the rear wheel motor. You will need 3 zip ties. So we'll install the spacers. This spacer has a cut here for the wire, the cable, so this is the way you do it. Also put the spacer on the other side, and see that the axle has this flat part here that will align with the fork. Also the rotor has to go in the caliper slot. So, and actually we want the cable down, because you have 2 options here to assemble it. So we want the cable in the lower position, the rotor go on the slot, the flat part will align here. Now we install the key washer and the other key washer on the other side, the bolt, another bolt. Okay, so using a 5mm Allen wrench, we'll tighten this bolt. And okay, tighten this other one. Tight well, but don't over tight. Okay, now very important, the way you route this cable. Okay, it wraps on the back of the axle spacer, goes here on top of the fork, the swing arm, and connects. Let's do first the connection, and remember there's an arrow imprinted on the plastic here. We made a line just to highlight that, and the same thing on this side. So you will align both, and look, there's another reference line here. Is basically kind of 1/4 of an inch that this thing has to fully engage. Okay, make sure that it goes all the way in, or it will not connect well. Another thing, pay attention to these pins. If these pins are bent for some reason, it will not work. So if it's bent out of line, you can bring it back and straighten the pin. So again, you will align and push it in like 1/4 of an inch all the way in. So now we'll install these zip ties. One zip tie will go, let me go from here. One zip tie will get on the first, holding this cable, away from the rotor. The cable cannot touch the rotor, or the rotor will cut the cable. Okay, let's install the second one. Second one goes right here. Okay, put it here on the top. Cable on the top. And the third one will hold basically the connector. Here, and now, okay, all neat, and you will cut the excess, trim the zip tie, and you're good to go. Don't forget to check the pressure in the tire 65 psi on the rear tires, 50 psi on the front.